A very good evening to you and welcome to Nta Benin News. I am Udwakobong Achibong. Governor Sheriff Oborivori says technical and vocational education is one of the most effective tools for tackling youth unemployment in the country. He said technical and vocational education will provide graduates who are self-reliant and employers of labor. The governor said this during the inauguration of a modern technical college in Omadino. Susan Esu reports.
The construction of a model technical college by Governor Sheriff Oborivori is a way of addressing the lack of white-collar jobs, which in effect has left a myriad of unemployed youths in the society. Governor Oborivori said the model technical college is a flagship investment in technical and vocational education by his administration, which reflects clarity of vision, strategic planning, and disciplined execution. He reiterated that modern educational infrastructure plays a critical role in fostering a conducive learning environment.
Educationists, policymakers, and administrators generally agree that good school infrastructures, modern classrooms, libraries, laboratories, as we have here, play a significant role in enhancing the learning experience.
The Olu of Warri, His Royal Majesty Ogiame Otuashe III, lauded the governor for his efforts in developing the riverine communities in the state.
As much as the land has seen your hand, Your Excellency, like Oliver Twist, people of the riverine area, we want to see more of this, Your Excellency.
The Commissioner for Technical Education, Smart Ufo, described the facilities in the school as one of the best in the country, while others commended the state governor for the fast pace of infrastructural development within his 2 years and some months in office. The governor later took dignitaries on a tour of facilities in the institution. From Warri, Susan Esu, NTA News.
As part of the federal government's renewed push to reduce waste and eliminate duplication with state government, stakeholders are seeking stricter conditions around funding for the newly established regional development commissions in the country. They argue that full access to funding should be contingent on meeting clear readiness benchmarks, including approved organizational frameworks, detailed procurement plans, and comprehensive regional needs assessment. This position was articulated by Gaston Good Morning Nigeria, who expressed strong optimism that the 2026 budgetary allocations, if properly managed, would translate into tangible and measurable outcomes within the budget cycles.
The federal government's 2026 regional development budget is now under close public scrutiny, with guests on Good Morning Nigeria noting that newly introduced control, performance benchmark, and transparency mechanisms are designed to ensure that funds deliver real impact within the fiscal year. They emphasize, however, that funding must be directly tied to clearly defined and measurable outputs such as infrastructure delivery, job creation, and improved social services, with disbursements strictly aligned to performance timelines.
We are here to take on all projects state by state to see whether the monies appropriated are judiciously used for the projects itemized for. So that is one basic thing we are doing differently.
We have gotten a lot of input from the subnationals, which was quite useful. And interestingly enough, the responses from the larger society, over 5,000 youth groups, women groups, and the general communities were all registered online and presented their memos and their responses. So I think we didn't miss anything. It was a convenient arrangement.
The guests further observed that the newly established commissions are beginning to confront long-standing governance challenges and are expected to play a stabilizing role in insecurity-prone regions by addressing development gaps linked to banditry and insurgency. They firmly dismiss claims that the commissions are vehicles for political patronage, maintaining that transparency reforms and demonstrable results will ultimately determine their credibility. In Abuja, Thomas Ogbetere, NTA News.
Then, as part of renewed efforts to strengthen cancer prevention and treatment in the country, the federal government has launched key policy documents to guide national response to the disease. The Minister of State for Health and Social Welfare, Dr. Adekunle Salako, unveiled the document aimed at accelerating access to quality cancer care in Nigeria. The newly launched documents include the Nigeria Nuclear Medicine Strategic Plan and the National Cancer Control Plan 2026 to 2030, which are expected to serve as roadmaps for improving early detection, diagnosis, treatment and research. The Director General of the National Institute for Cancer Research and Treatment said the new centers and policy frameworks, aside representing a major step towards lowering the disease burden, will improve survival outcomes for patients nationwide.
I invite all Nigerians to take full advantage of all these cancer control initiatives being provided by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government, especially the preventive initiatives.
Closely linked to this is our effort to establish and expand the National Cancer Registry System. Reliable data is the backbone of effective cancer control. NICRAD has continued to support the expansion of population-based cancer registries.
Basi Ita Ikpan reports that the minister also formally declared 8 oncology and preventive clinics operational across major federal tertiary health institutions in the country. Away from health, Nigeria's gross domestic product growth rate was at 3.89% in 2025, but with the gradual recovery in oil production, resilience in service and expanding non-oil export, it is projected to reach at 4.49% this year, with other measures also put in place by the federal government to stabilize the economy. Bukola Rubusi in this report takes a look on how the residents are coping with the present economic realities to meet up with family demands and hopes for 2026.
Food, shelter, and clothing are essential needs of every citizen, and it is expected that all these are readily available. However, due to economic instability, it has been difficult for many families to meet up with several other demands. These residents say prices of rent and goods and services are no longer measurable with their daily or monthly earnings.
The income we get, or the expenditure, our expenditure is ×5 of our income. I must look for every other way to get fund to take care of my family.
Since they resume now, I've not been able to pay for their school fees yet. I'm just contemplating within now and next week to go and pay for their school fees.
This year's school fees is too much for us. So our children now when they go school, they pay enough for school fees. Some now when they write exam, I'm not talking about the one where they want write WAEC, NICO and JAM. Everything is too much for us now.
This has two things. This one and 2 flat and 3 bedroom flat. They told them to come and pay to 1.2 million, 1.2 for only 3 bedroom flat, 1.2 million.
To address these challenges, the people say the government needs to implement policies that promote economic growth, reduce poverty, and improve security.
Government need to try to see how they can work into the economy of the country so that things can be okay with us.
Everything too high. House rent, the same thing. They say how much for a bag of cement. So make them bring something down.
May you reduce everything now. If you reduce everything, all ground they build person will not get money. If you get 5,000 now, you go reach take buy gari, you go reach take buy goes to soup. Make they reduce everything, cut down.
Although economic experts say inflation rate in Nigeria is currently moderate at 14.5%, and they also believe that there will be further decline to 12.94%. The people are hopeful of more productive economic reforms that will put smiles on the faces of the citizens in 2026. In Benin, Bukola Urugusi, NTA News.
A reminder that you can watch this news on our YouTube channel, Nta Benin. We now take a break. We'll be back shortly. Please stay.
This Valentine's Day, why go to a party and still start looking for where to sleep when you can have everything in one place? Welcome to Red and Rhythm at Precious Palm Royal Hotel, an unforgettable Valentine experience with music, comedy, magic, and pure vibes. Featuring top MCs, comedians, DJs, and hype masters. MC Palaflio, Simply Smart D Magician, Funful D Comedian, MC Sammy Joke, Team Daft Flames, Dawn Stars D Comedian, MC Akkola, MC Brief, DJ Choices, DJ Larry, DJ Amazing, Pinmouth host MC Lady V, Red Carpet host, and Pepito of Hype. And when the night winds down, your comfort is just upstairs. Luxury rooms, peace, privacy. Red and Rhythm at Precious Palm Royal Hotel, the perfect place to party and the perfect place to spend your Valentine. This Valentine's Day, tickets and rooms available now. Don't miss it.
Admission. Lighthouse University Ebobanosa
is inviting qualified candidates
for the ongoing 2025-2026 academic session. Available programs include Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Science Laboratory Technology, International Relations and Diplomacy, Criminology and Security Studies, Business Administration, Public Administration, Mass Communication, Social Works, Computer Engineering, Computer Science, Information Technology, Political Science, Microbiology, Accounting and Sociology.
Lighthouse University is unique in its learning-friendly and character-molding ambience. Its curricular activities and internet facilities make learning exciting and fulfilling. Scholarship awaits brilliant minds. Choose Lighthouse University today before admissions close.
For more information, visit the website at www.lighthouseuniversity.edu.ng or call 08037330911, 08111634757. The school is located at kilometer 32, Benin-Asaba Expressway, Ebobanosa, near Benin.
Yes, so all the way straight to Mama Miracle. Yes, so for quality tested material. I say, come Mama Miracle. You need them page a shwebi. You know what disappoint you. No be lie.
See plenty ashwebi for Mama Miracle Store. EJ Mama Miracle Store. This one too much. See all kind of waxy, whether na London wax, Nigerian wax, high target, Hollandis, brocade, Kampala, lacy, Yasek hair tie. All day whether for one by one retail or for plenty boku buy of wholesale. Mama Miracle Store, we get all boku. Make you come collect her now. No need to the holla say I want ashwebi. Now only 20 I see. I not see reach 50. Foul. Mama Miracle Store. It don't get her now. Any kind design where you want it. Any amount of number where you want it. Mama Miracle Store get them. Make you waka enter. See them sit down for the head office 211 Motala Muhammad Way. The story building where they near Ekiosa for 30 Sekula. Mama Miracle Store. This one a big miracle.
Many thanks for staying tuned. Now, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, says elections cannot be credible if citizens feel unsafe to participate. Chairman of the Commission, Professor Joash Amikpuchan, speaking at a meeting with security agencies, believes citizens must be assured of their safety ahead of the forthcoming FCT Area Council polls, Ekiti and Osun State off-cycle governorship elections, and the 2027 general elections. Timothy Yusuf tells us more.
The Commission will soon embark on a nationwide voter revalidation exercise.
Early security planning is critical to preventing avoidable challenges and ensuring peaceful elections at all times. As the 2027 general election and other off-cycle elections approach, public interest and expectations continue to rise. INEC Chairman Professor Joash Amikpuchan noted that the Commission has finalized its timetable in line with the law, the scale and complexity of the elections demand early and sustained security engagement.
Election succeeds when institutions work in harmony. INEC will continue to rely on your professionalism, neutrality, and commitment to duty. The credibility of our elections, and indeed our democracy, depends largely on your ability to secure the electoral process from start to finish.
Political talks and politicians with violent dispositions will be identified and reprimanded or restrained before, during, and after the elections, while vote buyers will be traced and apprehended.
The Nigeria Police Force, as the lead agency for election security, in collaboration with other security agencies, has already set machineries in place to protect the sanctity of elections at all times. Timothy Yusuf, NTA News.
Now, troops of 4 Brigade Nigerian Army, in collaboration with personnel of the Nigerian Air Force, Edo State Police Command, the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, and Edo State Security Corps have neutralized terrorists and kidnappers' hideout, where they rescued 8 victims in Osara community in Esako West Local Government area, as well as Auchi and Okpila communities, all in Edo North Senatorial District of the state. Olumide Abiodun Madishiru has the details.
The Captain Assistant Director, Army Public Relations, Kennedy Anyawu, says during the operation, 8 suspected kidnappers and illicit drug peddlers were arrested, and various weapons recovered from the suspects, including 1 English auto-pump action gun, 4 live cartridges, and 1 locally made pistol. Other items seized were a point-of-sale machine, 2 cutlasses, a Nikon digital camera, 2 Android phones, a metal hook, 5 bottles of codeine syrup, 2 Indian hemp weighing scales, and quantities of substances suspected to be cannabis sativa, tramadol, ice, loud, and kolos, while the sum of 87,550 naira was also recovered. The suspects and the items recovered have been handed over to the Edo State Police Command for further investigation. The commander of 4 Brigade, Brigadier General Ahmed Balogun, warned that Edo State will be untenable for terrorists, kidnappers, and other criminal elements to carry out their nefarious activities. He also reaffirmed the brigade's commitment to safeguarding lives and properties in the state. In Benin, Olumide Abiodun Mudashiru, NTA News.
Now, due to safety risk, traffic congestions, noise pollution, security risk, among others, the previous government banned the use of commercial and private bikes within the metropolis except those that are officially registered with the government for delivery purposes. But now, the trend of private motorcyclists within the urban area is gradually becoming the order of the day. The question now is, has the ban been lifted by this present administration. Let's hear from Bukola Urubusi.
The use of private and commercial motorcycles were banned in the state capital, Benin City, by the administration of former Governor Adams Oshomole due to their recklessness and the use of motorcycles for criminal activities in the metropolis. Since the ban has been enforced. Recently, however, the use of motorcycles by unauthorized persons are gradually returning in Benin. A visit round town shows free movement of private motorcycles around the urban areas. Some persons want the state government to take proactive measures to ensure the compliance is sustained.
Bad, you know, these things, when they were around before, a lot of accidents happen. And most of them, they don't have number.
Crime will increase. Do we wait until there's a calamity before they act? Because there's a law, an extant law, that bikes are not allowed in the state, especially in the city center.
Before bike starts, the way me take see bike, where you take the start small. Now those where they say men in the streets, from street to come out for junction. Now they come from junction, escalate, come they enter road small.
Commissioner for Transportation Saturday Iden emphasized that the ban on the use of motorcycles has not been lifted and those found guilty will be apprehended.
That ban is still very much in place. The only motorcycle that is allowed is registered delivering motorcycles with a box at the back, you know, delivering goods and services across the metropolis. Those are the only one that is exempted. But any other one, you know, is not allowed to be seen, you know, in our major roads.
Meanwhile, the commissioner said enforcement and arrest of commercial bus drivers without the color code will start on the 11th of January 2026.
We are not going to accept indiscriminate parking along the road. There are corridors already created. From on Monday, the enforcement will be in place. And if we are still going to include a sticker, a security code that we contain all the details of all the bus drivers, the cab drivers across the states, so that we'll have the database of all those who are involved in commercial activities in the state.
As the new year starts with so many promises from both the federal and state governments, it is expected that all citizens remain law-abiding. In Benin, Bukola Urubusi, NTA News.
You're still watching NTA Benin News at 7, but you can watch this news live on our YouTube channel, NTA Benin. Time for another round of commercials. We shall be back shortly. Please stay.
Whatever your occasion, whatever your requirement, Efedosa Catering Services is well equipped to cater for the catering needs of your event. With our customized menu of mouth-watering African and continental dishes, cocktails and small chops, is definitely going to be a mouth-watering experience. Our well-trained and friendly chefs and staff, our royal dining arrangement is sure to make your event grand and memorable. Be it weddings reception, corporate function, anniversary parties, birthday celebration, funeral reception, we will render an event of distinction. We are into event planning and consultancy services. Also, our amazing Grace Event Hall, which can provide up to 500 seating capacity for any event hosting, is sure to blow your mind. Call Efedosa Catering Services on 0807-777-7291 or visit us at 51 Airport Road, Benin City, Edo State, and Peck Filling Station, Oluku Junction, Oluku, Benin City. Efedosa Catering Services, caterers of distinction.
Next time you visit the ancient city of Benin, two things will excite you: the want and welcome of its people, and of course, the class and style of its hospitality business. Rendeki Gold, home of hospitality like no other, located in one of the most serene environments in the ancient city, truly classy and exquisite with world-class facilities, fully equipped digital multipurpose hall with life-size, ultra-high definition LED screen, 180 square meters king-size swimming pool with bubble bath, enough to leave you breathless. The exotic Ariel's Bistro and Grill restaurant with variety of continental dishes, especially some of the rarest delicacies you can find in town. Fact is, a visit will truly convince you that we are gold. Rendeki Gold is the gold wing of the prestigious Rendeki Royal Hotel at 6 Uhenui Street off Ihama and Boundary Roads, GRA Benin City. www.rendekihotels.com. Rendeki Gold, our hospitality is gold.
Many thanks for staying tuned. Up next is sports.
Are in high spirits as they undergo several drills ahead of the games scheduled on February 20, 2026 in Edo State. The initiative is aimed to expand participation for younger athletes for the Niger Delta Games. Coaches and athletes express confidence that they will come out victorious in the tournament.
Like right now, we have it prepared for the trials, so they are definitely they'll take it off. These guys are prepared and they make sacrifice on, because it's under 20, some have left their schools, so there's a big sacrifice on it. So we are good to go.
Inshallah, I mean it is for Edo State. Inshallah, wrestler ide. Inshallah, already bring Edo State gold medal 4 or 5.
With the support that the chairman has been giving us, I believe we will pull out all our best for the state to excel.
My expectation is gold medal, so we are going for the gold medal, no matter the odds and no matter what it is.
Some of the sporting activities for trials include handball, athletics, volleyball, wrestling, weightlifting. In Copa del Rey, Ademola Lookman made a spectacular debut for Atletico Madrid, scoring and assisting in a 5-0 demolition in Copa del Rey quarter-final. He scored his team third goal in the 37th minute, finishing with a low shot into a bottom left corner of the net. The debut goal marked Lookman's 100th career goal for his third consecutive club, where he scored on his first appearance in his career. In Benin, Gabriel Osage, NTA News.
And that's the news. Thank you so much for your time. Good evening.